What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the See You Waffle YouTube channel. You join me after Carlisle have had a bit of rude awakening here in Sky Bet League One. After a 1-0 home defeat to Leyton Orient. Of course, Orient came up with us last season. They won the league. We came up for the playoffs. Carlisle United were unchanged from the Bolton 3-1 victory, which I think was quite obvious. I don't think anyone expected any changes into the team. Edmondson, Terrier Blade and Luke Plange came on for Gibson, Maguire and Finn back in the game. But overall, just a sloppy performance from Carlisle today. It wasn't good enough. Anyway, it was a very flat performance. I don't think we were awake for the majority of the game. We just didn't seem to be able to give that bit of creativity and get a good opportunity in the game. I think Joe Garner had a good header, I believe, from a free kick. And then Terrier Blade had a good opportunity late on, around 87th minute or so, which I thought the goalkeeper saved it, but it looked like the referee gave a goal kick, so it obviously must have hit the post possibly. But we're just not creating a lot of opportunities, which is something that we've said a few times this season. We had the majority of the possession today, 60% of the possession, but I think that Orient were very comfortable to just stand off us and let us play the ball from side to side, because we seemed to do that a lot, where we were going side to side instead of necessarily trying to find the through ball to unlock the defence type of thing. I thought Leyton Orient were defensively sound, to be fair. I thought they were set up very well defensively. I'm not going to take that away from them. But we didn't really get at them. I think John Mellish had a really good opportunity at the end of the first half where they stood off him and allowed him to bomb forward. But there was nothing in the game where we thought that Carlisle were going to score. Well, not in my opinion anyway. We had 10 shots and only one on target, which I think paints sort of the picture of that. We didn't really, again, create that many opportunities. I think we had 9 corners in the game, but I'd say 8 of them, literally, we just kicked it at the first man and it was cleared. I don't think our set pieces looked really good today. We didn't really create anything in the whole game, really, to be honest. I thought Leyton Orient were very professional about it. I thought Leyton Orient conducted themselves, quite well in the team. They set up quite well. They were going down, killing the momentum of the game. There were time wasting, the goalkeeper was going to the ground and everything. And their goal ultimately comes off 2 passes. It's a long ball, it's defender to defender, long ball. Ladder gets behind Sam Lavelle. Thomas Hawley comes out to get it, doesn't clear it, and it's 1-0 to them. And that was their real only clear-cut opportunity, to be fair. I actually thought Thomas Hawley made a couple of good saves prior to the goal. There was that one off a corner where Ladder got the header and he tipped it over the bar. And then they had a really good long-range effort where they hit the crossbar and Thomas Hawley collected the rebound from their play, which was a header. But you can't concede goals like we did there. And how many times are we going to say that this season? Do you know what I mean? But you can't concede goals in the position that we did. And it was just too easy for them to get that goal, to be honest. But I thought we were really sloppy on the ball today. I thought in the midfield and defence, we were playing the ball about and we were letting our touches get away from us. Our control was getting away from us and everything. So I don't think it was a good performance at all from Carlisle, to be perfectly honest. I'm like the 4-3-3 formation. I think it gives us that bit of an attack. However, I don't think Sean Maguire is a winger. I think he's more of an out-and-out forward. And I just don't see where the goals are coming from in this game. I know Jordan Gibson scored a hat-trick last week and he scored against Peterborough and everything. But if you look at them goals, and I'm not taking it away from Gibson, he's a quality player, but a deflection against Peterborough, a deflection against Bolton, a penalty and an open net where their keeper's coming for a corner. We're not going to get them up. You're not going to get that every game. And I'm struggling to see where the goals are coming from in this team. Not to be really, down and negative about it, but I'm just... It was an awakening today, because these are the games where you look at and you think, Leyton Orient at home, they've came up with us from League 2. Are they, as big as a team as a Bolton, a Blackpool, a Derby, these type of teams? And you're probably thinking, well, no, we should be getting 3 points at home against teams like this, and we just didn't put the work in today to be able to do that. So it sees us stay in 20th position, just outside the relegation zone, but with the teams below us do have 2 games in hand. So I know we're looking very early in the season, so it's not necessarily an issue right now, but you know, in time, we're going to start be looking at this table, and we just weren't good enough today. From start to finish, from the first whistle to the final whistle, we just weren't good enough. Disappointing on the pitch, and of course some disappointing actions off the pitch as well. Looks like the banner from the Warwick Road end has been broken in two on one side, which is just pointless behaviour, isn't it? It's stupid. In terms of, apparently a firework was thrown as well, which would explain that massive bang, and it's just given the club a bad name, and it's given the lads that have worked so hard just even more work to get that reputation back. So it's really disappointing to see that as well from the fan base, and just a disappointing day all round. Let's just end it with that, really. But there is some clips in this video if you would like to watch them, of course, at the end. But for now, I have been CUFR. There'll be a video tomorrow for the FA Cup draw. I will be watching the draw live, and we'll be doing a little live thing to go along with that. But for now, I have been CUFR. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.
I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.